The event was pretty cool. It's about the relationship between the community and the police, and basically focusing on the high school kids. There's like 1,000 high school kids here today.
We were all affected by the things that happened in New York and in Ferguson and all the other places throughout our country, but that affected us the most was in Charleston, South Carolina, the murders of what we call the Charleston Nine down in the Emmanuel AME Church.
We subsequently took a trip to South Carolina to learn from their city officials how they were able to keep the peace with such a violent outbreak that happened. And part of that was a community policing effort. So when we came back, we looked for organizations. We found Noble that was doing just that, creating programs and putting things in place that would help strengthen community relations with the police. And so that kind of led to what we did here today.
I think a big problem that we have when dealing with the public is that a lot of the times they're not educated on what's going on. So they may feel a certain way, not understanding that there may be proper procedure. And more importantly, if it's not proper procedure, we want them to know that it's not and teach them how to deal with any type of obstacles that they may occur when dealing with law enforcement. So education is, the key to success.
When you have these kind of events, it connects people. Those kids are going to have a connection to the police if they took time out to speak to them. There's going to be some kids in there, so when next time they interact with a police officer, they're going to feel some sort of connection. And even the police officers themselves, seeing those kids out there, they're going to feel a different way because it's not a disconnect. You're kind of bridging the gap.
The more we get to know each other, the more we get comfortable with each other, the safer our communities become. We don't have enough police officers in each of our municipalities to be able to keep everybody safe. Everybody has to play a role in that. And now that we got that message out, we still have a lot more work to do, but we're seeing progress.